Hi there, everybody. Welcome to Wicked Bee of the West YouTube channel. My name is Dr. Stephanie Diana Eubank, and I am a doctor of business administration specializing in multiple areas, especially in remote work, workforce development, operational management. I also work at Stan State as a business administration instructor, specializing in supply chain management, operational management, and lean operations management. I also do a number of consulting with regards to business research projects. So I want to talk about a particular uh, news article I saw on CNN. And this video article was being done by Fareed Zakira. And he had a guest on there who was talking about chat GBT and other AI tools being like the rotting of college education. And honestly, I want to rebuttal that because, quite honestly, in the CSU system, we are making sure to implement these kind of AI tools and teaching automation and other such technological advancements, because for one, these are needed now in the workforce. To deny students the ability to practice using it so that they know how to use it in the workforce is beyond short-sighted and shows a lack of adaptation for those in the educational field who aren't willing to evolve as their industries evolve and as education evolves. Post-COVID, we saw a number of students preferring remote education and also finding ways to address any shortfalls. Me personally, I have found utilizing Microsoft Copilot to be so helpful for me as far as meeting my accommodations for my ADHD and my dyslexia. So that way I'm coming across in a more effective manner and making sure that I am using it as a research tool and a way to help double check my work before I send it out for editing. This has been a phenomenal tool to help out. It also has tools to help with reading out loud various materials that won't or are incompatible with various software programs that are meant to help with those who either have visual or other learning disabilities. This being said, that doesn't mean that as educational professionals, we can't evolve our teaching strategies to better be able to accommodate these changes. One aspect that I did agree with in this particular interview was the fact of students are using as a qualitative methodology uh, aspects like Copilot and ChatGPT to write their essays. This has been a constant issue. This has been a constant teaching um, lesson among academics as far as how to utilize things like Turnitin, which has been used for decades, and when can we really tell whether a paper is written by a student or, but obviously, by ChatGPT. And that's where we have to create qualitative methodology where the students are learning how to apply what they have learned and making more projects that are group based and projects that are public speaking. Now, communication skills are becoming overly essential and not as often taught in the college experience or even in the high school and junior college levels, which should be rekindled more based on concerns that companies that I've worked with and consulted for and in various symposiums that I've attended have noted as far as their workforce. So allowing for students to be able to research, even write their papers utilizing ChatGPT or Copilot or other such AI tools while making sure to cite it as part of their sources and making sure that they're not committing plagiarism and then utilizing tools like Zoom and Microsoft Teams so that they can record defending their stance and how to utilize it is a great way to adapt because, for one, it shows the students have to know what on God's green earth they have been writing about. What is the topic, and they have to show understanding of the materials. And this also makes it so that faculty is able to better interact and have that kind of uh, not only relationship to have those conversations with their students, but to readily show it and record it. Even if they're just recording their students defending their concepts in how it can be implemented in the real business world, and you're just reviewing it versus having a Discord with your student in a recorded session, this allows for students to learn even more tools and tricks within the business sector. Because let's face it, utilizing Zoom and Teams has become ubiquitous. There's my shout out to both as both companies. It has become ubiquitous and a way that companies are utilizing these in place of telephone services and other communication tools. So while we're adapting in education, let's find ways to stop being scared of AI tools replacing us or degrading the educational system, and instead let's adapt to the new tools available. Stop with the fear and enter into the new era of technology. That's all I have for today. And remember, remote work, it's here to stay.